Hey, what's up, Fisher? You see by the title what we're talking about. We are officially going to drop the review that's been waited for a long time. Since February, since I posted I received this reel. It is time to give you my honest opinion over the Bates Hundo. This is the base Hundo, not the new salty Hundo. Still kind of working with that one. But yes, we're going to give you a review over the Bates Hundo right off the rip. I love this reel. I have nothing short of amazing things to say about this reel. And if I do a pros and cons list, I promise you I'm going to have way more pros than less cons. The only real issue people have had with Bates reels and Bates being what they are is they can't get behind the price tag. Let's just knock that right out the rip. Bates reels are their price because of what they are. They are no plastic BS reels. This isn't a plastic frame. This isn't a plastic side piece. This isn't a junk plastic reel. The only plastic parts that are on this reel have to be plastic because they just aren't right to be manufactured in aluminum. Don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure if you can manufacture them in aluminum, somebody would have. Nobody's doing it because it just doesn't make sense. But what does make sense is this reel right here. Coming in at 5 ounces, has an aluminum main gear, which a lot of people thought would be issues in saltwater, and I'm here to tell you, it is not. I've owned this reel since February of 2024, this year. I've fished it hard, a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm no short of posting every week that I've caught something on this reel. Whether it's a big black drum, bigger redfish, trout, I've caught a lot on it. I've done a lot on it. I caught 3-foot sharks on this reel. I've put it through the absolute gauntlet of test that I feel should be put through a test of a reel of this caliber with this price tag. $375. Not an easy number for a lot of people to understand and grasp. From someone who used to buy cheaper end gear when I first got into this industry versus now where understanding why I pay for what I pay for. It's a great. You can't compare. I can compare it to a million different other companies based off of the idea of a reel, but based off what this reel is, it outmatches a lot of other companies I fish. And if you don't know, I fish tons of 13 fishing reels in the past, and I only now have a handful that sit on the second-hand shelf because now they're second lineup because all my Bates reels have definitely made it to the top of the roster. Getting off the rip. So this is a CNC aluminum reel. Completely CNC aluminum. It is stupid light, like I said, 5 ounces. That's insane in a reel. You can get this reel with the rod, depending on the company, lighter than your own iPhone you have in your pocket or your hand that you're watching this video on. Take that for concept and grasp. It is anodized. A lot of people don't know they're anodized. It is not basic raw aluminum where you're going to get a lot of issues with like stuff down the road. This is anodized, like gunmetal almost, chrome. It is anodized. All the parts on it are anodized. Let's just start off the rip. It is a 100 size reel. I love this reel. I've been using it, like I said, since February. I've had it drug out of my hands and drug in the saltwater. I've had it drug down the beach through sand. It sat in my truck unwashed for 3-4 days. And I've never once grabbed this reel and was like, it's not going to work. Because, you know, some of these other companies, you buy a reel and you go to after a fishing trip and it's done. Man, this reel has proven me. And this isn't even their saltwater series Hundo. That's why I am truly impressed with this reel, being that what it is. As y'all know, I wouldn't say I'm not the greatest fisherman, but I say I am a true fisherman, and as in I do fish a lot and I fish all the time for different species. I've caught bass, big black drum, big redfish, big trout. I mean, tons of trout on this reel. I think the other night I put 100 trout. They weren't big, but 100 trout on this reel, and I never once did I be like, oh man, this reel's starting to act up. I got this reel ripped out of my hand in the surf not but a few months ago when I was shark fishing. I have 3 buddies to back me on that. Unfortunately, I didn't have the GoPro on because we were a little deeper than I wanted to be. Overall, I mean, for a reel that was literally soaked in salt water, not washed for 3 days, and still can perform, come on. I will pay a lot more than what you have to pay for this reel all day long. This is a great reel. That being said, in the comments, if you feel like you need to ask me any questions about it, feel free to ask me. Let's get into the nitty gritty. Warranty. Baits has an awesome warranty. They have a no BS warranty. They'll take care of you. I believe it's a 3-year warranty on their reels. I don't foresee me having a problem with this reel in 3 years still. As long as you maintain your stuff and maintenance your stuff properly, I believe these reels will last you a lifetime. There's no real parts that are going to get destroyed on the outside that's going to cause you not to want to use it no more. I know we can go all down the rabbit hole with Daiwa, Shimano, 13. Every one of them is going to have that corrosion and that pitting right here in their frames that over time just destroys the reel. I mean, time will tell how long this reel will be used, but as for a year of my work with my care for these reels, I don't foresee it slowing down any bit. Maintenance on it is super easy. It literally has all the same features as all these other amazing reels people have nowadays, with your opening it like a beetle spin and your dials to adjust all your brakes. This one is not the beetle spin design. Some of their newer ones are, but as for a reel, I mean, I've used and abused this reel. I mean, there is serious signs of sand buildup and everything in there, but there's no signs of corrosion. The reel has proven itself for me time and time again. It is my go-to, and that's what I tell everybody when I go out fishing. Everyone's like, "Oh, you fish bait still?" Yeah, I do. It is my go-to. This is on the top of my roster, and y'all know I have had tons of reels. For casting, the adjustments are super easy. Tension control. Your brake system is external, not internal, which a lot of people might think is an issue in saltwater. So far, I've almost a year into using this reel, I have not had an issue. I have the 7:1 gear ratio. They do make it an 8:1 for you guys who like doing stuff a little bit faster. I put it through some work, guys. Like I said, it has felt nothing short of spectacular performance. I mean, it's kind of hard to judge words off this based off how I treat my stuff. I mean, let's just get into it. I mean, you can see this reel isn't out of the box. I didn't pick this reel up yesterday in the mail and come give you an unbiased, untruthful opinion over it. I did not. It's what I fish. This is how I fish, and this is how I do my content for y'all, and I'm honest. I mean, my reel is not pretty. It is scruffed. The handles are dirty. I mean, it's used. This reel, seen some fish yesterday. I was just fishing with it yesterday morning with a buddy of mine. It has done nothing short of impress me, and I fish a lot, like I said, and I don't take care of my stuff. This reel has never been once taken apart to get serviced. I've only ever done is maybe re-grease the worm gear and oil the bearings that I can access like twice. But as that little bit of maintenance versus what some people have to do to their reels after some trips, I'll take it all day. If you're looking at getting a baits reel, check them out. You can check them out local at some of your local tackle stores. I'm not sure where you're at. I know Hooked on Tackle sells them. If you don't want to go through Hooked on Tackle or go to one of your local guys, you want to check them out online if you can't find them. Check them out, baitsfishing.com. No BS. No bull, just baits. And that's the truest slogan I can give you. It's no bull, just baits. Thank you guys for listening to me rant and explain. If you want to ask some questions, feel free to drop a comment. Feel free to message me on my social medias. More videos to come over some of the baits lineups. This is just the one I felt like needed to be out there in the open after a full true testing. Now I have a couple other ones that I'm still running through the gauntlet of testers and showing off, and we'll see how them videos come out. But hope you all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you out on the water. Hopefully I see you. Have a great day, guys. And if you were wondering why I didn't go over any specs of the reel, everybody can make a reel look good on paper. It's hard to make a reel look good in a video without giving those little details. You want to check out the specs, all that's going to be linked down below. Thank you guys. I'll catch all y'all on another episode of Fat Man's Fishing. We out.